जिंदगी एक सफर है सुहाना, यहाँ कल क्या हो किसने जाना। जिंदगी एक सफर है सुहाना, यहाँ कल क्या हो किसने जाना।
Driver tiredness and fatigue is a killer on our roads. Too many rollover crashes and head-on collisions are caused by drivers falling asleep behind the wheel. Signs of driver tiredness include struggling to keep the eyes open, yawning frequently, and slow reaction times. A tired driver may also wander across the centre line and drift across other lanes, over road markings, or follow other vehicles too closely and have trouble remembering the last few kilometres. Stop and rest before it is too late. There is no quick fix or miracle remedy. Our bodies simply need to rest. Most adults need a minimum of 6 hours of sleep per night. When we don't get enough sleep, our brain cells do not communicate effectively, which in turn affects our visual perception, physical reflexes, and memory. For your own safety, always start your journey refreshed and well rested. To remain alert and focused behind the steering wheel, plan your journey and your rest stops. After 2 hours behind the steering wheel, or every 200 kilometers, find a safe spot and take a break from driving. Stop, refresh your body and mind before continuing your journey. Let's share roads safely and responsibly.
In Ireland is 50 milligrams per 100 millilitres of blood. For professional drivers, learner and novice drivers, this limit is 20 milligrams. If you've been to the pub or had a few drinks, how do you know if you're safe to drive the next day? It takes your body 1 hour to process one standard drink. For example, Liam finishes his last drink at midnight. If he had 3 pints of lager, which equates to 6 standard drinks, Liam should expect to be under the legal limit of 50 milligrams by 6 a.m. the following morning. Mary consumes 4 large glasses of wine and finishes drinking at 11 p.m. This equates to 8 standard drinks. Mary should expect to be under the legal limit of 50 milligrams by 7 a.m. the next morning. If you have 6 standard drinks, you should wait at least 6 hours before driving. But it may take longer than that, depending on different factors that can affect the time. So what exactly is a standard drink? A 100 milliliter glass of wine, a pub measure of spirits, a half pint of lager or stout. That means 1 pint equals 2 standard drinks. When it comes to your safety and the safety of other road users, don't take the risk. Keep track of what you're drinking and work out when it's safe to drive the next morning.
जिंदगी एक सफर है सुहाना, यहाँ कल क्या हो किसने जाना। जिंदगी एक
If it's misty or dark, it's very difficult for drivers to see you. That's why more than 1 in 3 people who die on our roads are pedestrians. Now you see me, now you don't. Wear reflective gear and bright clothing so that you can be seen and safe. Visit aazimbabwe.co.zw for more information. Be seen, save lives. I see you.
Members of my team and myself in the Highway Safety Division, we attend collisions all over West Region, southwestern Ontario, and intersection-related crashes continue to be one of the main causes for us being called out to fatal collision scenes, serious collision scenes. When you have an intersection-related crash, oftentimes there's some driver distraction and or driver error that's the contributing factor. A lot of these small county roads, like the one we're traveling on now, has a lot more traffic than it actually ever was designed to hold. So we have intersections that are controlled by a stop sign that has heavy traffic, and there's a lot of stimulus. There's a lot for people to process when they're traveling along and negotiating the highway. And if, again, going back to distracted driving, if your attention is not completely on the intersection, completely on the controlled access and the signage, there's a chance that you're going to make a driver error. And that driver error, that split-second indiscretion, can cost someone their life. Just give yourself lots of time, cooperative driving, and just share the road. And selfishness, it oftentimes is the preamble to aggressive driving and serious and fatal crashes.